welcome. I am going to be running you through a stress-free nighttime routine. This routine is great for winding down at the end of the day, or even if you just need to relax and relieve some stress and have a little bit of me time. So I'm going to go ahead and run you through the class, and if you want to line your mat up with mine to where it's parallel, and then you're just going to mirror everything I do and walk through it all with me as I walk through it with you. So we are going to go ahead and start seated here in this position. We are going to just sit in a comfortable seated position here. We're going to close our eyes. We're going to inhale through our nose and exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. One more time, in the nose and out of the mouth. We're going to open up our eyes here. We're going to do a light twist. We're going to take that right arm to the left knee and the left hand behind you and take a twist. Inhale back to center, and then we're going to take the twist on the other side. So exhale as you twist. Inhale, coming back to center. We're going to take the right forearm on the ground, reaching the left hand up overhead, taking the gaze up towards those fingertips. And then inhale up. Exhale to the other side. And then inhale back to center. We're going to interlace the fingers, pushing the palms towards the front of the room, rounding the back, chucking the chin into the chest as we exhale. And then inhale, taking it back, interlacing the fingers, pushing the knuckles to the back of the room, taking the head back. And then coming back to center. We're going to go ahead and turn to the front of our mat here, facing the front of our mat, hands on the ground, knees on the ground, to a tabletop position. We are now going to go through a cat-cow pose. So we're going to drop the belly, inhale, the head up, and then exhale, round the back, tucking the chin to the chest. Inhale again, dropping the belly, lifting the head, and exhale, round the back, dropping the chin to the chest. And then one more time, dropping the belly, lifting the head, and exhale, rounding the back. Awesome, walk the hands out just a little bit more, dropping the hips down, coming to our upward dog, reaching the head up towards the ceiling, and then taking the child's pose, hips back, chest to the ground. And then forward again to upward dog. And then exhale to downward dog this time. Few breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Dropping the knees down to the ground as we inhale, and then exhale the hips back to child's pose. Let's inhale back up to our tabletop position, hands and knees here. We're going to bring our right knee forward into pigeon's pose. Looking forward, all nice and tall. And then we're going to drop our elbows down to bringing our chest down. Stretching out that hip, you can rock side to side, back and forth, just loosening it up there. And then we're going to come forward. We're going to reach for those other feet, the left foot here. And then we're going to bring the feet together. So now we are in butterfly pose. So we've got our feet together. We're going to reach our knees down. You can push the knees down if you want to using your hands. And then we're going to extend our feet, still keeping the soles of our feet together. We're going to extend them about 2 feet out in front of the pelvis. So out, and then we're gonna go ahead and lead with the chest, taking it down, and then we're gonna round the back. And then inhale, back up, and then coming back forward, leading with the chest, and rounding down, exhaling. And then coming back up, we're going to bring the feet in halfway now. We're going to do the same thing. So we're going to lead with the chest, reaching down towards the feet, and then rounding the back. Again, inhale up, and then back down. Exhale as you round the back. And then all the way in. So bring the feet all the way in, and then again, we're going to do the same thing. So we're going to lead with the chest, taking it down, rounding the back as we exhale. And then coming back up to our seated position, and then one more. So lead with the chest, and then round and exhale. Awesome. Come back up. We're going to go ahead and extend the right leg, reaching for those toes. And then taking our gaze to the back of the mat, coming to pigeon on the other side. So we have our left leg bent here. We're reaching it down, shifting side to side just to loosen up those hips. And then we're going to take the forearms down to the ground. And again, shifting side to side if you need to. And then coming back up, reaching the head up high, and then setting the sit bones back, coming back to the center again, or back to our butterfly pose. We're going to go ahead and take our right foot over the left, taking that left knee in. You can see here I've got my right foot over the other leg, and then I'm going to take a twist. So I can hug this knee into the chest and take a twist here, doing it like this, or I can take that arm and turn it on the opposite side, and then twist. Take the gaze behind you, and still breathing through the pose. And then coming back to center, and then we're going to rotate. So right knee on the floor, left foot up and over, and then the right arm to the left side, reaching behind. And then releasing, then we're going to go ahead and reach our feet forward here to the front of the mat. We're going to take our back down to the ground, tucking the knees into the chest, and we're going to rock this side to side. And then around in a circle, just loosening things up, giving the lower back just a small massage, and then taking it in the opposite direction. And tuck them into the chest one more time. And then we're going to go ahead and do shoulder stands. So we're going to lift up the hips here, and then we're going to bring them up. Hands underneath the hips and the small of the back. And then you can slowly bring your legs up and over, above you. If this is too much for you, you can stay down here. Feet on the ground, lifting the hips up, hands on the ground, and just stay here in this pose. But if you do want to join us in the shoulder stand, go ahead and come on up, reaching the toes to the ceiling, remembering to still breathe. And then if you want to go ahead and eat further, you can lower the feet down and come to plow pose. And then releasing, coming all the way down to the ground, feet on the ground. And then we're going to go ahead and take the knees to one side, reaching in the opposite direction and taking a twist. And then coming back to center, taking the knees to the opposite side, and then taking a twist, reaching in the opposite direction. Keeping that nice and deep breath. And then coming back to center, hugging the knees in the chest one more time. And then we're going to rock it forward, Now for the next pose, we are going to take the legs up the wall. So I'm going to walk you through how to get into this. You are going to scoot your hips to the ball here. You're going to put your behind on the wall and you're going to be on your side here. Then you're going to lay down on your side and rotate your hips and bring your legs up the wall. Now you can place a blanket underneath your hips here to elevate your hips if you want, or you can put a blanket on top of your feet, but you will just stay here and breathe. Take some deep breaths, breathing through it, clearing your mind, letting the day go. And if a thought comes into your mind, let it come and let it go as easily as it came. You can go ahead and bend the knees here, putting the soles of the feet on the wall. And then you can open the knees, taking the soles of the feet together, coming back to our butterfly, but with our feet up the wall. Remembering that deep breath. And if there's ever a pose that you do like if you want to stay here with your legs up the wall, just pause the video, stay here, and then play when you're ready to continue. But we are going to go ahead and move on. So bend the knees, taking it back to the side here, back to where you were when you started, and then come back up, and we're going to return to our mat. So feet forward towards the front of our mat. We're going to reach for those toes. And then we're going to take it back again, laying down. We're rolling onto our back, and we're just going to go right into our Shavasana. So we're going to stretch out our legs here. Heels are on the ground, toes are turning out, hands are down, and palms facing up. We're going to inhale for 4 counts and exhale for 4 counts. I will go ahead and count you through them. So go ahead and find your breath. And we're going to start on an inhale. So we're going to inhale, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4, and breathe. Let your body hang heavy into the ground, relaxing the shoulders into the ground, relaxing the head into the ground. Relaxing the face and the jaw and the forehead. Letting everything melt and lay heavy into the ground. We're going to go ahead and bend our knees, taking our knees into our chest again, holding them in tightly, rocking them back and forth, just creating some movement again, going in around in a circle, and then the other way, and then taking the knees to the side, laying here for a moment, and then coming to a comfortable seated position, still with your eyes closed. And then we're going to find our breath. Once again, we're going to inhale and exhale through the nose. Relaxing the face still, relaxing the shoulders and the back and the hips. Now we're going to go ahead and open the eyes again. We're going to do one more breath together. This is a focused breath. It's going to be through the left nostril. And I am going to mirror you, so I'm going to be doing my other side. So I want you to take your hand here. Your index finger and your middle finger are going to go down, and your ring finger and your pinky finger are going to be up. And you're going to use your thumb to close your right nostril. So you're going to be closing your right nostril. And you're going to be focusing on breathing in and out of your left nostril. So we're going to close the eyes here. We're going to breathe in and out, and in, and out, and in, and out. Now just breathe a few times by yourself at your own pace. And release, hands to the lap, keeping the eyes closed. Now in and out of both nostrils. Hands to heart center. We're going to reach the arms up, overhead, and back a little bit. And then forward once more, around in the back, reaching the hands forward. And then coming up gently and slowly, hands to heart center. Open your eyes and namaste. Thank you guys for joining me. Again, this was a sleep routine, something to help you sleep better, a nighttime routine that you can do at night, or if you need it throughout the day to relieve stress. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Make sure to subscribe, and I'm excited to see you next time. Thank you.